drink of the day. Welcome viewers to another exciting vlog in my canal diary, narrowboat diary type thing. In fact, it's just a diary of my life on the canals, really. So what do we do this week? I tell you, the more I'm getting into this narrowboaty canal life, I'm meeting some really interesting people. This week is no different. We see a robin. We then go on a bit of a cruise, and then from a cruise we have a natter, and we look at the effects of not dredging the canals on a narrowboat. Just a brief look. We do a bit of light painting, we have a trip to Northchurch, and then we see the dude from Dudesville, Dudswell, because I'm at Dodswell running the VT. Not that you can see me much, but I'm at Dudswell, and the reason why I've come up to Dudswell is because, well, it's a nice place to moor. But what I've realised, in the middle of nowhere we are at Dudswell, I've heard it called Dudesville. That's because there's some dudes here. The guy that called it Dudesville is a fella called Duncan, who's got dreadlocks. Nice fella. Anyway, he called it Dudesville, and in front of me there's a guy called Christian. I've mentioned him before in the vlogs. But I got up in the night and I looked out, and there was a lot of ambient light at Dudesville. So I've come to see what the light is all about. What the light's all about. Got caught in a tree, spiky tree with thorns, hawthorn bush I suspect. And it's this place, SO Garage. Lots of ambient light coming up, looks quite nice, but it is a bit damaging to the skies if you want to do some nighttime photography, which I will be doing in some stage, but maybe not here. Anyway, Dudesville, lovely place to moor. I've got a great little mooring. I get some sun when it's out. It's raining at the moment and it's cold, and I've noticed also I've left the last of the good weather. I saw the fag end of the good weather at Berkey on the Grand. Different colour scheme. So I want to get a first impressions of the places that I stay at. And here's my first impression of Dudesville. It's lovely. Here's Christian. Now, just to remind you what Christian's boat looked like, I'm not going to give away. I'm hoping to meet him. I'm really hoping to meet him. Now, I spoke to him yesterday and said, oh mate, I've got a YouTube channel if I'd like to have a chat with you. Lovely bloke though, so interesting. And his boat has got those things on his porthole windows. So he's parked in front of me, and then behind me, a couple of boats down, is Duncan. And then further down in the pound, next pound on, is the boat that James built and his mate Rob, who I spoke to over the weekend. I'm hoping to catch up with him. I don't know whether our stars will align on that. Anyway, it's brightening up over there, and I'm supposed to be getting a bit of fuel today and some logs and some kindling. I'm going to fill up the fuel tank. It must be hard of being a fuel boat, because you've got various different stops to attend. So it doesn't matter if it's raining, it's windy, sunny, what the weather is, they need to achieve their end state. And I understand why that people move the stretch. Say for example, Marsworth down to Uxbridge, which is where this fuel boat patrols. And the boaters that do that stretch or continuously cruise that stretch, well, every 2 weeks you get a fuel boat. So whether you run out of gas, run out of wood, run out of coal, run out of fuel, run out of anything, the fuel boat sorts you out. And then when you leave this parish, Marsworth, to go beyond, that's a little bit of the unknown, because I don't know the routine beyond Marsworth. Is there a fuel boat beyond Marsworth? Don't know. You know, I am stocking up, so I don't need anything for the next month or two. That's common sense. Know what you know. Plan for what you can, and then work it out from there on in. Blue sky that was looking blue is now blue. This is a lovely morning look. Up here is, well, you get the rumble of the cars, you get the rumble of the trains, but it's peaceful. And at night time, I was doing some nighttime photography. I had a torch out doing a bit of light painting. Here's some of my better efforts. Saw a CRT guy opening the lock gate, far lock gate here, look. Look at you lot. So you open this gate here, I assume, to feed the pound below, for some reason. Clearly short of water, or that's the thing that happens, I don't know. But it made me think, sometimes I've wondered why the pound that I'm in just drops suddenly in the morning. Now I know why. CRT are managing the water. That's the effects of water dropping from a canal in a pound, where the canal pound needs dredging. Now Priscilla, whoever is on this boat, is at a proper jaunty angle, and that can happen in a matter of minutes. And if you're not on the boat, I mean, look at this, easily seen because it's clear water. You go away for a day, come back, I don't know, I fear for the woman who lives on that boat. I saw her yesterday. You've got a dog on it as well. It's about 12 degrees on the boat, and has been about 12 degrees most of the morning. Gotta put my feet on. So when people say, is narrowboats cold? Well, no, if you've got the heating on. I think I wouldn't know how many people get up in the morning and their house is like 10 degrees before the heating comes on. That's a choice. And the other thing I wanted to discuss with you is the amount of time you have. I've spoken to a few people just recently about chores. I reckon I spend a good 2 hours a day on chores on the boat, whether it's wiping down condensation in the morning, clearing out the fire, resetting the fire for the afternoon, wiping down the boat, looking inside the engine bay. I don't do that, I do that weekly. But just keeping on top of stuff, a couple of hours. And I stir the poo bin every day. I'll put the ash in it and give it a good old stir. I was talking to a lady called Sam at Berkey on the Grand, and she says she used to live in a house, moved on a boat, has less time. Ooh. Interesting. Not the only person. So this boating malarkey, always, if you want to have a busy life, get on a boat. That's all I can say. Get on a boat. Keeps you busy. Oh, and I was doing a bit of editing this morning. I thought to myself, oh, I'm getting a bit chilly. But I thought I'd go for a walk and I'll try out my yellow jacket and get rid of me rubbish and go for a walk into Northchurch and see what's in Northchurch. Long time since they've been serving food there, I think. Bath's run out. Do I take the risk? I don't know. I've just seen some lunatic almost hit the verge, and if that's me on the verge, then that's me wiped out. But can I be bothered to walk all the way back and down the canal? Answer, no. I used to cycle down this road, not an issue, but speed of traffic, maybe I'm just not used to it anymore. Maybe I'm just used to the quiet life. got a different fleecy thing on because it was cold when I left the boat, and extreme jacket because I was cold. Now I'm roasting. If ever you're going to Northchurch and you're more at Dudswell Canal, then go through Dudesville's village. It's a lovely village. Lovely. The sun's out. The solar's up. I'm hot. I had dampness on my back. I think they call it sweat. So I was leaking. So that yellow thing and this thing, lovely. Did some washing yesterday. Look, Chinese laundry. Are you allowed to say that these days? Here he is, look. Man of the moment.
Hello, Captain.
How you doing?
What's up, what's up?
Hey, mate, that I have to say, Christian. I have to say, mate, what's that?
It's a beast. It's a beast.
I've never seen one of those before.
You do get them in America, perhaps more common. Yeah, that's what the actual frame is, the bike frame. I put it together myself, as most things.
This is Christian, top bloke.
Boom.
Mate, I'd have to have a go at that.
Yeah, you want to have a go now?
Yeah, wouldn't mind.
Don't go too far.
No, I know.
And when you then reverse, be careful, yeah.
Is it?
Because it's wide, yeah.
Is it fast?
Yes, brother, very fast. So take it easy. Have a little go at it.
Get out of the way. Oh. The back brake's all right. How you doing? All right? Yeah, good, thanks. Hey, this is pretty good, mate.
You know, 1000 watts motor. This can carry 2 people, so you can carry your shopping. I've just bought a trailer. I bought a trailer and I'm waiting for it to be delivered, and then I can go and buy bulk, you know, shopping, and you'll carry it. You carry it up the hill. It goes up the hill like it's nothing. So then I'm always able to brake because I'm never too fast, you know. So far, I mean, I pushed it to 45 kilometers per hour. Let me go and give Gary a ride.
Oh, okay.
He might want to have a little ride. He has another chance.
Dinner tonight is pasta with some chicken and tomatoes. Well, that's about it really. Anyway, I met Christian on the recce going up to Hemel Hempstead. I'm glad I bumped into him because I think we can be good friends, and we're planning to do something else very shortly. Now, I did interview Christian, and I think that's going to come out on a Sandbag Sunday, whether it's this week or next week, not too sure, but look out for that. Little chat with Christian and his philosophy on boating and life. Very interesting fella, and like I said, I'm glad I've met him. There's all sorts of people I've met just recently whilst I've been hanging around the towpath and just talking to people, and I'm beginning to like it. Well, not beginning to, I am enjoying it. It's just a shame that I've got something to do coming up to Christmas, but I'll be heading my way back in the new year, and hopefully I'll bump into one or two of these people. But anyway, that's life. We're going north to Northampton. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, give it a go, because boaty vlogs like this is kind of what I do, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Ciao, Parker.